There is a very specific frustration that comes with suspecting infidelity. It's the anxiety of a partner suddenly tilting a screen away or realizing that call logs and message histories are being wiped clean to hide digital tracks. The consumer market responds to this anxiety with dozens of monitoring apps, almost all of them aggressively marketed as all-in-one solutions. They claim to do everything, which only creates overwhelming noise when you actually need a clear answer. Before looking at any software, we have to establish the absolute legal baseline. You need explicit consent and legal ownership of the device you want to monitor. Deploying these tools on a partner's phone without their knowledge crosses a hard line. It stops being a relationship issue and becomes a severe criminal liability in most jurisdictions. Choosing the right tool requires matching your technical comfort level to the specific type of evidence you need to uncover. To navigate this market safely, you have to abandon the search for a perfect general tool. Instead, you map your specific scenario to a highly specialized technological solution. Let's look at the first common scenario. You know text conversations are happening, but they are continually being deleted before you can see them. The tool often deployed here is SpyBubble Pro. The input requires a standard subscription purchase and a basic, straightforward installation process on the target phone. Once installed, it captures standard text messages. Crucially, it automatically recovers deleted chats and pushes them straight to your remote dashboard, keeping the evidence intact even if the local copy is gone. The trade-off is precision. SpyBubble Pro casts a wide net for text data, but it lacks granular, behind-the-scenes access to highly specialized social media platforms. That brings us to a second scenario. Suspicions centered almost entirely around direct messages inside platforms like TikTok, Snapchat, or Instagram. Look at this diagram. If your suspicion branches away from standard texts and into social media, Umobex uses a standard installation to connect specifically to social platform APIs. This provides behind-the-scenes access to specific social platform DMs, lists of hidden followers, and even photo reactions. You gain massive depth for tracking social media infidelity, but the resulting data dashboard can be heavily complex, easily overwhelming beginners who just wanted to read basic SMS texts. Both apps solve the hidden digital footprint problem. They simply force you to choose between broad, simple text recovery and deep, complex social platform access. The third scenario addresses the time-poor user. If you cannot spend your day constantly refreshing a surveillance dashboard, your priority shifts to passive automation. This math illustrates geofencing, the primary feature of mSpy. You draw virtual digital boundaries over physical locations, like an office or a neighborhood. The system does the work for you, sending automated push notifications the exact moment the device enters or leaves those zones. mSpy heavily prioritizes this passive convenience, but it completely lacks aggressive investigative features. You will not find advanced options like live call listening here. Then we have the fourth scenario, the highly cautious user who needs to establish a basic proof of concept before spending any money. Here, the input for iKey Monitor is simple. You create a completely free account with zero upfront financial commitment. The outcome gives you baseline readouts. It delivers standard SMS text messages and simple GPS location points to verify if further investigation is even necessary. It offers total financial safety, but immediate hard paywalls prevent access to any advanced social media insights or audio data. mSpy and iKey Monitor both serve users who prioritize low friction. You sacrifice deep evidence in exchange for automated alerts and financial safety. Finally, we have the most extreme scenario, a user requiring undeniable hard audio evidence of spoken conversations. The app built for this is FlexiSpy, and it requires bypassing factory device security entirely. You have to either jailbreak an iPhone or root an Android. Jailbreaking means intentionally stripping away the manufacturer's built-in safety protocols to force root access to the core operating system. This achieves total surveillance. FlexiSpy enables live call listening and the recording of both cellular and app-based conversations. The trade-offs match the power. You void the hardware warranty, carry a high risk of permanently breaking the device, and enter the territory of maximum legal and ethical liability. FlexiSpy provides access to raw audio evidence of conversations. However, the extreme technical demands and legal risks make it a dangerous option for the average consumer. This graph synthesizes the entire app landscape. By plotting technical and legal risk on the bottom against the depth of evidence on the side, we can clarify the choices. iKey Monitor sits in the bottom left, providing basic depth at the lowest possible financial risk. mSpy remains low risk, but adds moderate depth for passive, time-poor users through location tracking. Moving right, uMobix trades slightly higher technical complexity for high depth, specializing in social media. SpyBubble Pro joins it in the upper right, offering that same high depth specifically for deleted text recovery. And FlexiSpy sits far in the extreme top right, offering maximum depth, but demanding maximum technical and legal risk. Before making a decision, you must explicitly align your personal risk tolerance and your specific evidence requirements to the appropriate section of this matrix. Keep in mind, these tools are only diagnostic steps, and they must be used strictly on legally owned devices where you have explicit consent. Technology can provide undeniable data and diagnose a digital lie, but no amount of surveillance can ever replace the honest human communication needed to actually repair broken trust.